Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today we'll be creating this loaded Christmas tree cake decorated with buttercream poinsettias. To create the poinsettia flower, I've taken a little square of baking paper with a floral nail. This is number 352 leaf tip that I'm using. I'm creating wide and long little leaves. On top of that goes 5 tinier leaves, still using the same piping tip number 352. And just basically repeating this for at least 40 poinsettia flowers. Poinsettia, I'm still learning how to say this one. I would recommend adding something into the middle later, like a gold dragées, for example, or if you wanted to, you could always pipe little circles with yellow buttercream. I'm placing all of my piped flowers onto a baking sheet lined with baking paper. From there, adding in 3 little dragées in a triangular formation right in the center, and then freezing them for at least an hour if you can. In the meantime, I'm going to take some Maltesers into a Ziploc bag with some edible luster dust. This is like a rose gold sort of color that I've used here. And then once your flowers are nice and firm from the freezer, you can handle them with your hands without melting the buttercream or messing the flour. And I'm basically sticking it to my cake with a little bit of buttercream. I demonstrated how to create this cone-shaped cake in a previous tutorial. If you want to do it the easy way, you can always bake off a cake in a dress cake tin, which is like a dome shape, and then basically cut it, fill it, and frost it on the outside. Try to arrange them as close as possible while still leaving a little bit of space in between. And then stick on your Maltesers the same way, just adding a little bit of buttercream at the back. I've used a small round piping tip with yellow buttercream to create these little buds. Basically, these are going to be the filler flowers, and it's going to create a fullness to our cake in all those spaces in between the flowers. Once you've covered the cake completely, take some white buttercream and a small round piping tip and create a tiny little dollop on top of each yellow bit. I kind of stick the piping tip a little bit into the yellow frosting and then squeeze. It creates like a bit of a explosion almost in that little yellow bud, and it looks like there's a white flower budding out of the yellow frosting. Add a cake topper if you like, and that's it. Your loaded poinsettia decorated Christmas tree cake is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this cake decorating tutorial and give it a try. If you do, I would love to see your creations. # Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can check them out. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.